You're now watching two old farts making noises.
There we go. Ooh, I like that. That's what I'm showing everybody. Whatever
Isn't
that.
he
Just,
cute? Look at this.
oh my God. You
So
and
this is a
David.
parachute of, well, if you see it in the sun,
Yes, yes.
some shiny stuff. So good morning, everybody. To start, first of all, it's so nice to see you all. I'm having a slow motion morning, like a lovely snail in a fog. So this is the
Nice.
end for the day, just so you know.
And it's amazing because David is not here.
So he's definitely in
Yeah,
a fog.
yes, David's on holiday with his puppet.
Oh my goodness. Everybody loved that puppet. I showed it to so many people. I even watched it so many times. What a revelation
I
for
will.
me, for seeing David.
Well, here's the funny
David-
part. We actually took that like right after the show last week and put it out as a short on TikTok and YouTube and Instagram and all over
Yes.
without him doing his intro outros as he likes to do.
Yes.
So I have a surprise for him. I think it's either on the 30th of April or May 1st. I sent him the video and he put all the intro outros for the short. We're going to run it again just
Oh my
so,
goodness.
and a lot of the other guys that have other shows on our channel have seen it and they're like, the puppet's coming on the show, right? And we're like, yes, the puppet's coming. You said the
Oh my
puppet
goodness.
has to
Yes.
come
No,
on
I
all the
think
shows.
it's absolutely a great. Let me move this here so you can hear me better.
There
No,
you go.
that's a great idea, and it was so nice to see David completely melt
Dear
away
child.
his very composed character, and
Yes.
he just disintegrated in this wondrous kid, and he's Macau.
Yeah. And he threw the puppet at the end, which was the
Oh
funniest
my god,
thing
that was
ever.
hilarious.
That was the funniest thing ever.
Ah, no,
So
that was wonderful. That was really, really wonderful.
yes.
Now
So
I
we
need to
will.
up my game because I know I've been talking a big game about my beautiful little dragons. They're
Right.
always just here in the background and that I use a little bit, right? Hello.
There you go.
Recently with the Macau, but now they really want to be part of the show as well. I know.
Aw. Well, your puppets can be part
So
of the show, of course. So you and David will be back, not next Friday. You're stuck with me again. Sorry.
oh,
But the
that's okay.
following Friday, David will be back, and I'm sure the puppet will make an appearance.
Wonderful. Well, like this, I have time. So you see, look at his little feet. So he's been dancing all the first summer. So he
Oh
got
wow.
little holes in his feet. So I need to make him nice little shoes. And then I lost his baton with
Uh-oh.
which to get to direct him because he has 4 strings and I'm not an
Oh,
octopus. Unfortunately, I only have 2 hands.
there you go. You're gonna have to get a good friend to help you. So there you go. So
Exactly. An octopus friend? Oh, I
an
was actually
octopus
just
friend.
having coffee at the bakery in my town, and this lady whose 10-year-old is absolutely fascinated by science and octopuses, apparently. And she showed me, which I've seen already before, but the video of the octopus dreaming, you know, that they change color when they
Yeah,
dream. Ugh.
sure.
If reincarnation is a thing, I want to be back as an octopus that can fly.
Well, they say octopuses are very intelligent creatures.
Oh, they
So
really are.
because of that, you never know. They could be the
Mm.
aliens from another planet. We just don't know.
I mean, since I watched my octopus teacher, even before that, but I can't eat them anymore. Before I had really, I guess, a sense. Until I really saw them on TV, we always had grilled octopus in the summer,
Ooh, yeah. Gummy.
and it was just always on my plate from the beginning of my life. So I never really thought about it, and until I discovered probably on National Geographic. That was before my
Right.
octopus teacher. I can't. I mean, I miss it. Part of me misses it, but I can't eat it. They're too cute.
All right. Well, I can still eat octopus and escargot and conch, and I don't care how cute you are. When daddy's hungry, he's gonna eat. It's just the way it
Well, I
goes.
mean, I ordered so I went to the city to deliver this art piece, and I ordered on my way back a lamb shank.
Oh, nice. So
I'm
Mary had a little
definitely a
lamb and you
bouget, though.
killed
I
it.
know, I know, but now that I know that I'm eating a baby, I don't know. It's very tricky when I
Yeah,
think about
well,
it. But then when I put it in my mouth, it's
it's
tricky
like, who
anymore.
cares? Yeah,
I
it's
don't
just,
know. I don't know. No,
uh,
it's not
every,
ideal. Not ideal.
every woman's what you call it. That's their dilemma. It's tricky and you got to put it in your mouth.
Oh
So
God. What else?
there
I didn't even think
you
about that. I'm always throwing you such easy stuff.
You're throwing me a bone. Thank you very much. Boom, boom. I'm here till Thursday. Tip your wait staff and don't forget to try the deal.
Oh my God.
So before the show, you were telling me that when you were in the city, people did not take you seriously.
No, I mean,
Why?
no.
Why?
Back in the day, I think
Okay.
because of the way I am.
Smart.
I mean, no, but I mean, I'm kind of a goofy clown, and
Okay.
I'm an artist, so people never really took me seriously. I think until recently, because I'm not sure why. Maybe because I show face more, or maybe people actually see what I do. Because the whole way that I wanted to build my business is that I don't do the same things that people do, overinflating it on Instagram and always look at
Right.
my stuff and look at, because everything is so public, nothing is private anymore, which is nice to have just your little secret garden with your own
Mhm.
things that nobody is part of. So that's what I do, though. That's what I wanted to do. I make art just for you. I send you this lovely questionnaire. I get to know you and your soul and your essence, and then
Right.
I make this beauty that it will always make you smile every time you walk by it. And it's just for you. We don't post it. We don't do anything. But obviously, it didn't bring me a, which is fine. Also, it didn't bring me tons of business, because at the same time, every piece that I do, it's techniques that I've never done before, so I need to learn and experiment, and it takes me a while to produce. So
Right.
I'm not Bezos. I'm not here to make thousands of billions of pieces the fastest possible. I'm a slow motion type of person.
Oh my God. I
and,
have
I-
so
and
many comments. I'm not saying a word. But the nice thing about
oh my
that,
god.
the nice thing about that, you being a slow motion person, is
Mm.
that then when you do get a client that commissions a piece, they get the perfect piece.
They do. They
Yeah.
really do. I'll post. I mean, the one thing that I'll post on my Instagram, I'll do make a story. I want to show. I took pictures of. I mean, my clients. I don't like to call them my clients. They're not my clients. I'll have to find a floofy, lovely word for them. But the people that I made this piece for is this young, lovely, lovely couple, and I made.
Right.
I wonder if I can show a picture. I made from the questionnaire. They both, and I mean,
Right.
she asked him without him knowing, so that it will be a surprise for him. But she basically would wanted to be a penguin, and he would be
Okay.
a lion walrus, and then
Ooh.
with all the attributes that they both have together, and then the colors that they like, and the plants that they like, and the like, so many different things. And then she texted me a few weeks before we had our meetup yesterday in the city, telling me, Noosh, you know what? Why don't we do the unveiling at the event? So as soon as she said unveil, I was like, oh my God, well, I can just bring it in boxes now. So I
Right.
had to bring a stand. I had to I had to negotiate at the Amtrak. They wouldn't let me go in the train with the hand truck. Like that you can't do that. I was like, well, like, how am I supposed to bring it in? Like, I'm not an octopus. I only have two hands. They're huge
Right.
boxes. And I had my drill and my stand and my piece.
Yeah.
I had 4 boxes, or no, 3 big boxes. But anyway, so I snapped some pictures after we did the unveiling. I snapped
Right.
some pictures of both of them, like they become 5 years old again. That's
Nice.
for me. That's what I want to do. I want to bring the inner child out of you, because that's the one that sees magic and sees all the beauty
Yep.
within everything. So
Well, the nice thing is, for anybody that wants Noosh to do a piece, down here below somewhere,
yes,
and not the ticker tape that David runs, but below in the comments and whatnot, there's Noosh's website, and you can reach out to Noosh, and she would be
which
more than
I'm
happy to
updated.
do
I
that.
know I've been saying that forever. I'm so sorry. I'm terrible with technology, but I've been asked to send a website, and the one that I did, I just did. I forgot why, but I'm not completely happy with it, and there's
Okay.
not enough pieces, so people can't really understand what I'm doing, and the things that I say, they're whimsical poetry, floofiness. It's the same at my networking group. I've had some
Right.
one-on-ones recently, because I'm part of this BNI networking group where
Sure.
everybody has a different seat. You have an architect, a baker, this and that.
Yeah.
I'm the artist,
Candlestick
and
maker, sure.
yeah. And the whole purpose is to network and refer each other to clients. And
Oh,
for
wow.
that, we meet every Tuesday morning. And for 35 seconds, you have to do a presentation of who you are
Okay.
and what you're focusing on that week. I've never done that. I always do some, funky stuff. I like sing a song. The other day, I didn't know what to wear, so I just put my big antique onesie of a clown. And I did the full makeup, and I
Oh
read,
my God.
like I rhyme. I make people smile. But I
Right.
realize in one-on-ones, people ask me like, well, but what is it that you do? So the
Right,
same my
right, right.
website, you don't really know what I do. I have those beautiful food tables that look like art, and pictures and paintings and this and that. And it's like, what does she do? Even the video that I'm actually going to be putting on my website at last, that I did for my
Ooh,
presentation last year, it's an amazing video. I don't think actually you've seen it, Stephen.
I
It's
have it.
really
You'll have
good.
to send it to us, and we'll have to put it on the channel.
I will. Oh my God, I
I
can't
know.
believe that I didn't think about that. Ah, cool.
That's why. Listen, that's why you have to have the Jew as the producer
That,
and the director when the
that's
Gentile's
true.
away. That's why
That
we're
is
here.
true. And
Yeah.
a Jew as the
I know. That's
shower.
why. Because I mean, we love. Listen, we love David, Mr. Church of England, but he's not Jewish.
Oh, but it's good. It's
So
good to have the both sides of the church.
yes, it's good sides of religion. I think we're doing a show next month with Sermon from the German. It's all about what is God. So that'll be an interesting talk.
What is God, baby?
That's
Don't
the one.
hurt me. Don't
Yeah.
hurt me.
Don't do more than 30 seconds of it, because then we'll have to pay somebody.
Oh
And
man.
then YouTube will say we
No,
stole it.
it's
We don't want
12
that.
seconds. It's 12 seconds. I learned it while I was doing the video. And by the
Ah.
way, I'm doing another one now for my next presentation. It's sneaking on me again. I only have 3 weeks to go. We did the same thing last year. I only had 3
Right.
weeks to go. I met this guy. I was like, sure,
Uh-oh.
I'll do it for you. And we made.
Right.
I can't wait. I can't believe that I didn't think of showing it to you. Oh, you're gonna love it.
You'll send it, and we'll put it out to everybody.
Oh, it's really good. But again, you kind of understand that I'm an artist, but
Doesn't matter. We'll
it's
put
not
it
like
out.
a marketing piece. People make content so that
Right.
like you like to sell themselves. Me,
Yeah.
it's for people like at the end they're filled with emotion, like just like wow. They don't have that urge like, oh, make something for me. Like I'm just there to make beauty for the world. I mean,
Yeah.
make money too as an artist, but
Money's good.
it just goes along at some point. I guess I'm not really a part of that century too much, or the capitalistic thing. Nah.
Yeah.
If I was paid by good deeds, I would be a billionaire by now. But they don't value that.
I would owe money if I was paid by good deeds.
See, that's the problem of this world. You all fuck it up, and me, I have peanuts.
Listen. Let me explain how this works. As I told them on the show
Please
that we
preach
did,
to me, my friend.
I will preach you. As we told everybody on the show, where we told everybody that Chris Rock was Jewish, that they didn't know. Behind
he
me, I have
is?
you have to see the show. Sure. We have a file behind us with all the Jews, and it tells you
Yes.
where you rank, and I have it. So we play with the files to make sure that we always rank high. So what can I tell you?
I don't know about this information. I'll have to check with Chatgpt.
Yeah, check with ChatGPT and see if that's true. So are you using AI for your stuff yet? Or are you doing any creative stuff with AI or not
Okay,
yet?
so
Okay.
I've been very debating on it. And a few weeks ago, driving to get a bagel with Michael, I was working on one of my songs. And then he told me, well, why don't you ask Chat, see if he can bring you some inspiration. To which
Right.
first my insides were like, no, I don't want to do that. But then I was like, okay, be open. So I asked Chat very politely, could you please write me 12 rhyming verses for a soft, swooning ballad song about watering dragonflies?
Okay,
watering.
sure.
And there he went. Like he did like doo, 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 and then I couldn't read fast enough to follow his train of thoughts. Like I don't want to put it that far.
Yeah, sure.
And he wrote very good 12 verses, to which I started crying. I got so upset. I had so many mixed emotions. I was pissed that he wrote something so good so quick. And then I don't know. I arrived at the bakery in tears. Those poor young kids. They're like, oh my God, Nooshi, what's going on? I was like, Chat, that's what's going on.
Oh my God.
But then I settled down with my croissant. Felt better. I just needed a little
Sure.
bit of butter.
Oh, how
And,
Turkish you are.
And yeah, exactly. I just needed butter. But then I read it again, and the thing is, yes, it's good, and it's quite amazing that so quickly it does something that some people it will take hours, but it's very there's no real soul in it.
I was gonna say there's no soul in it because it's a computer. So it's but he did belt out 12 verses for you, so that's kind of cool.
And it was
So,
very, I mean, not redundant, but he said dragonflies in each verse,
well, that's
which
because
I
you
say
told
only
him that.
twice in my
Oh,
song, once in the beginning, once at the end. So he's
oh,
always talking about dragonflies doing this and dragonflies. So it was very, very, very primary level compared to what I do. Like,
right.
and then
Next week, are
so
you going to play the Dragonfly song for us?
I would love to.
Okay, so next week's
Because in a week
Dragonfly.
it's open mic again, and I have 2 new
Uh-oh.
songs.
Okay.
I did sing the duck song for
The dog
you.
song?
And
The
now I
dog
have
song?
the watering dragonflies,
Okay.
and the last one is I don't have lyrics besides the moon is in the water.
Well, that's
So,
awesome. I
but
can't
maybe
wait to hear
I'll
this
just
song.
hum it because I recorded it humming, and
Yeah.
everybody seems to like it. So I might just hum. Makes
Yeah.
my life
Can I
easier.
tell you, I hum all the time. It's
You
probably
do?
something a little different. So, but anyway,
Oh, right.
anyway, but yes, I think we should, yeah, like you, I would love to, so next week, since it's just going to be you and I, because David's still on holiday, you
So
can
perfect.
sing.
I'll practice with you.
There you go.
That
Practice
sounds
with
good.
us and the audience.
But wait, so going back to the little Chatgpt, GPT.
Yes.
So we had in our BNI chapter a wonderful man, Gary Reiger, who's now all about NFTs and all of that. So he couldn't attend the meeting anymore. His wife attends the meeting now. But I saw him
Yeah.
at the meeting in the
Yeah.
city, and we're talking about. I mean, I was mainly talking about how AI is taking over the art and unacceptable and all of this.
Right.
But then he brought to me, he's like, I mean, I guess maybe he brought it out of me, or he brought it to me, that AI can only make art because of the prompt and the details and your imagination.
Yeah.
Like,
Because
it's
you
not
tell
just
AI,
creating art. Like, if you tell
right.
me, like, draw me an apple, he'll draw you an apple. But then it all came to realization that my cookie mind of imaginary wonder,
Right.
I can make pieces. And the thing is, even videos, I've never done any of the cartoon videos because I don't know the programs. I can't learn a new skill. I learn so slowly. I
Right.
can't, it will take me years to do that. But now I don't have to learn. I have lovely, I mean, I don't know if it's Chat GPT or Chat something who does the art.
Well,
I mean,
Google calls theirs
I will.
Brad. Google
Oh,
calls theirs just called Brad, so you feel like he's your bud.
Brad.
So Brad can help you as well.
Okay. But I can basically give him exactly a very
Yeah.
detailed script of what I have in mind for a video.
And he will do. David's done that. It's joking around. We've done something with two old farts with scotch and cigars, and the AI came back with stuff. And out of the 6 things it gave us, one we actually thought was very cute. So
Okay.
yeah. So
Well,
it's trial and error. But you're like a
I'll
real
have to
artist
give
though,
it
because you
a.
create things.
No, exactly. And I saw, I mean, I was researching some things for a project for a client the other day. And I mean, there's nothing new under the sun. So I go online and I look the different things that people make to add some nuances to whatever I already have in mind. And I saw this absolutely stunning beauty of it was like anyway, a piece of art on Etsy that was sold for $4.95. I was like, what is this, in a beautiful frame?
Right.
And it's basically a 3D printer that makes those beautiful frames looking like antiques.
Yeah.
And then the image is generated by AI. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, we
I
just
mean,
talked on the
price
Lost Dollar
point.
Business Show about that 3D printing. So yeah, because you could do it cheaper and quicker.
I mean, if I had a 3D printer, Steven, I mean,
they're $800. You could go buy one.
How much?
Well, so Michael, I sent Michael this video. So on the Lost Dollar Business Club today, which will
Yeah.
air tomorrow, we actually spoke about 3D printing. So there's 3D printing that you can do. There's a company that 3D prints houses now in Long Island. That
I saw that.
20. So you saw the video, right? So it's $20,000 compared to $250. There's
Mm.
so the printers that 10 years ago cost $8,000 now cost
Mm.
800. So the big printer they have, which I don't think you would need this big, is 350,000. It can print up to 6 feet by 6 feet. But like for what you would want to do with a frame,
6
you
feet by
probably
6 feet. And how much is this one? Hold on a second.
$350,000.
Oh yeah, well,
Right, it's a little expensive. But my point is, though, they
can I
have
rent
the
it?
probably, and they're local. I think they're close. Watch that video, right? But the other thing
Mm.
is that you can buy an $800 or $1,000 3D printer, and it'll probably print your frames for you. And the cool thing is, all
Oh
you have
my
to do is send the
God.
CAD drawing to it, and it would be very cool.
Okay, but so then I need to learn CAD.
Well, that or you
Oh.
just get someone to do it. And I'm assuming, I don't want to say that this stuff's idiot proof, but I don't think what you have to give the 3D printer is that difficult, because
Mm.
like guys like me can run a 3D printer. So
But
you just have to give it a dimension and a description. So I think they have, if you will, like CAD for dummies, and I think you'd be good,
no, but
because that's what I would use.
yeah, but what about there's probably an AI. I can tell him exactly
Yeah,
what
he'll
I'm
do it.
looking for. Like here, draw the exact measurements of this and the design and
Yeah.
blah 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 blah, and then he'll just send it to the. See, so I like AI now because now I get to do all the things I couldn't do because I don't know the tools.
And the good thing
I'm
is,
flipping like a
if
pancake on this whole AI thing.
I can see that. I can see that. And the good thing is, down the road, when you get tired of Michael, it'll be like the Stepford Wives. You'll just replace him with
Oh
AI, and there you go. After the kids, you're gonna
no,
be like, all
I'll
right,
get a
there you go.
Wally. I cannot wait to get a
A
Wally
Wally,
from
yes.
the
Everybody wants a
garden.
Wally. Yep,
Can you
I want a
imagine?
Wally. I
I
want a
do want a
Wally too.
Wally
I
to
know.
work the land and to go help me do the groceries. Oh my goodness.
I just want
It's,
Wally
it's
to
gonna
play
happen
chess.
soon, right?
I would think in the next 10 years you'll have a Wally.
Oh, that
That'd be
makes me
awesome.
so happy.
Or to all the married ladies, they just call them husbands. So there you go. So,
Oh, he's so sweet. We listen to it whenever we drive back from somewhere and we only have an hour and a half. We always just listen in the background.
the
I mean,
Wally,
I know
that's
it by
cute.
heart. Out there is something in the
Lord.
sky life. I mean, I don't
There
know
we
the
go.
lyrics still.
Okay, well, that's good. It's good that you know it by heart, though. That's the important thing. So,
I mean,
do you have cool stuff for us today? Did we get all our books
yeah.
back? So we have the French
So
book and the
okay,
book on
so I
color.
sent you last week a picture on my lap that I found
Yes,
Bernard,
yes. Thank
and
God.
he's nowhere to be found again. So I don't know where he went from my lap. I don't know what happened. I
I love
looked
it.
everywhere this morning, but it's okay. Maybe I mean, it's spring. Every man
Yeah,
is excited, so he's probably
he's probably
running
doing
some
whatever
birds
he does in
outside.
the spring.
And then the books of colors. I still
Mhm.
don't know where
You
he
don't know
is.
where
Oh
that
my
one
god,
is.
the traveling pants, like the traveling pants of awesomeness.
Oh my
The
goodness.
traveling thoughts. I think it's probably still at the shop, but he hasn't told me because he hasn't been there. So the next best thing,
We have this book. Let's zoom in on this,
La
everybody.
vie en rose, mode d'emploi. I adore this book, and it's in French, and
Uh-oh.
it's that format. Oh, so you see,
Yeah,
5
I
little
see that.
sentences, and this is what Michael was supposed to be learning French. I think I said that. So I gave him this book,
Yep.
and I told him translate every sentences to
Yeah.
English, and then from one only one page he translated just
Right.
French to English, and then he started drawing
Okay.
around it, and then little by little there will be only 3 sentences, then one, then a few words, then just drawings.
Okay.
And I have to show you the last one because that made me laugh so hard, because this is the first drawing ever where he actually used French humor.
Oh, this will be interesting. French
C'est
humor.
C'est pas la mer à boire. So c'est pas la
Okay.
mer à boire means like that it's not that hard. Like it's not that tough. Like hold your horses, all right?
Right,
It's like
right, right.
for a person who really complains about something there's no need to complain about, which was me last night. So he's
Okay.
getting back to me in French with an expression I love. So this is extra points.
Wow.
Extra points for the weekend.
Wow, that means you guys may sleep in the same room this weekend.
No,
Congratulations.
not that many points. Not
Okay,
that
sorry,
many
you get that. Like, listen, I know what it's like, because when my wife, the only time we have sex is when she wants something. The other day she used me to time an egg. So
Oh.
I'm just saying. So it was like, it wasn't a big deal. Yeah, no, my, and
Oh my
we
God,
have
Steven!
And we have an agreement that after sex we have a cigarette. So I still have the same pack since 2010. And she's up to 3 packs a day. So it's just the way things go. I think I'm not
Oh
sure.
my
So
goodness.
yeah, it's true. The other night
Cigarettes.
I came
Somebody
home
was
and there was a guy
yeah.
running in our neighborhood, and he was running naked. And I said to him, "Why are you running naked in our neighborhood?" And he says, "Because you came home early." I mean, so there's just these. It's terrible. I don't know.
Well, you need to be careful in which neighborhood he runs because they can
It's very
shoot him
true.
shoot him in this country
It is
for
Texas.
indecency.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. You're in Texas.
Yeah.
Actually, somebody, Hebron, that town is probably 20 minutes away from where I am, and it was on the news. I don't know why. I mean, I'm smiling because I think it's my, anyway, my flip reaction because I think it's completely unreal.
Right.
A young lady got shot because
Yep.
she drove in the wrong driveway on a Saturday night.
Yeah.
And the guy just shot her down because it's allowed in this country. Like what I have no words. I don't know what to say to this. How is that even a thing? And
That
me,
is
as the
crazy.
president of the Chamber of Commerce, I wanted to go door to door last week, 2 days before that happened. Go door to door to introduce myself and invite everybody to our first mixer.
Yeah.
I could be dead. I could be dead by now.
So if you're going to do that, though, listen, not
No,
that
I'm
I'm
not
trying
doing
to,
it. I'm not
oh, I
doing
was
it.
going to say,
I'm just
don't, but
saying,
if you
no.
were going to do it, have someone come with a camera and video it, or we'll do a live show. Because if anything happens, then it's great
Oh,
footage.
oh,
You get
great.
more
Well,
views.
that's you're fired. I mean, I can't fire you because Leo is not here.
No. That's a scary. It's like the Justin Pearson, which is the guy from the state senate in Tennessee, was fired because he spoke out about gun control. So
Mm.
there's a whole article in the FT, and we actually talked about it on
But what did
Mostly
he
True.
say? He spoke
He
saying what?
was him, another black. So he's a black gentleman. There was another black gentleman and a white lady.
Mm,
Um, and they were on the platform, and he had a blowhorn trying to make a point. So
mm,
the two black gentlemen were kicked out of the Senate. The white lady, nothing happened to her. The one black gentleman has been reinstated. Mr. Pearson has not been reinstated. And we talked about this, I think, last week on Mostly True. And then what
mm.
was really funny is that today the Financial Times has a whole article on it. So
Wow.
I was laughing, saying we were ahead of the Financial Times on something. But I would love to interview Mr. Pearson because I'm just like, tell me the story. Like I saw the
Mm.
video, and I'm sure there's more to it. But the head of the Senate in Tennessee is a white guy, and he's made some really asinine statements. And I'm just like, wow. Like if I lived in Tennessee, I think I'd move. But I don't think
Wow.
they let Jews in Tennessee, so it doesn't. I can't go anyway. But so it's like, oh, you're a Jew, you gotta go. So it's just.
You're
I was like,
fired.
yes, you're fired, right? But it was like, yeah, no. I was like, whoa, bad.
Wow.
Like that was like freedom of speech, not in Tennessee, apparently. That's
Yeah, I
not how we
mean,
play.
there's just some things that I mean, unfortunately, I hear and I guess I read and I have more news than I usually have about the world. And I mean, just because the two men that I have at the table, well, they speak about politics oftentimes, if not always. So I get to hear all the monstrosity. I mean, what is wrong with everybody? I mean, some of the things I hear, I can't believe that it's actually happening. And I've been sheltered in my own soap bubble that never explodes. It's a magic soap bubble.
I'm not going to touch that bubble joke because I can go
But
so many places with that.
no, don't make my bubble dirty.
Okay.
But it's just I can't believe that how bad the state of affairs are. And that's what we were talking about with Gary. If AI, I mean, the way that it goes and the fast ways that it develops exponentially 24/7 and learning things from all around 360 degrees on multiple levels, and then the robotics that are growing, they will eventually, I do believe, I mean, of course they'll never be like us, they'll never be like fully human and sentient, but logic and rationality and perspective, all that happens from observation and from learning, and they are learning, so they will get there and they will become so good, and then they'll see that basically we created them to easy our lives because we are lazy to an extent that is just completely crazy with the resources that we have as human beings. And then they'll see just the way that we live. We have so much waste. We can't agree on anything. We still do war. We still do
Hmm.
war. And then they'll just, kill most of us, if not all of us. And then they'll just take care of the planet with love, compassion, and understanding. What do? Like, they'll switch like one transistor every century. That doesn't work. And they'll care for the planet, and they'll make the planet all beautiful. But I mean, yeah, the way that I see it, what humans do with logic, if AI develops logic, which they should very quickly, they'll just, all right, humans, you don't want to be nice, you don't want to be understanding, you don't want to help out. Well, off with your head, and
Right.
we would deserve it.
Well,
It's so
I think that's
depressing.
what we were talking about this on Lost Dollar Business Club, which airs tomorrow. I'm plugging all the shows apparently today. So, but we were
It's the
talking about
marketing
AI.
show.
I know, apparently, but we were talking about AI, and we were talking about in the Economist yesterday that came out. It's all about AI, and like they have a video of like what happens if AI goes awry, what's going to happen, and scientists this and this and that. It's like I'm assuming at some point, yes, AI is going to take over the world. That's fine. But between now and that point, let's try to use it for something good. Like I don't know, maybe we can
Yeah,
clean
but
up
that
the
point can.
ocean,
Yeah, but that
pollution,
point. Yes, I mean, yeah, but that point
all
can,
that.
can happen very quickly. See how
I
quickly
well,
it's
and then
developing.
but then it happens, and unfortunately, while everybody's complaining about it, the genie's been let out of the bottle with it, so you can't bring
Mm.
it back. So
Yeah,
as we
Pandora's
said,
box
unless you're
is
going to put
open.
right, and so unless you're going to put the AI in a computer that just sits on your desk and has no internet access, then it can't get away. But it's on the internet, excuse me, and it's global, and it can
Mm.
go and see and read and do and learn, if you will. And then granted, you still need people to teach it, but at some point, you're going to have AI that made like the Facebook one that said it wanted to meet people and kill people and love people and get out of the box it was in, and they had to
Oh
unplug
my
that one.
God, I didn't
Yeah,
even
the
know
New York
about
Times.
that.
The New York Times guy wrote a whole article on his interview with AI. But I mean, so AI is much further advanced, I think, than they tell the public. And I think it's really funny. The government doesn't want to tell us about, let's say, UFOs.
Mm.
But so now it's the AI. I think everybody realizes that there are UFOs, whether they're from other planets or other dimensions. I think at this point, people are like, yeah, great, whatever. I don't care. I think the AI now is where everybody's worried about. So by the time the government tells us about A, it'll be too late because B, C, and D will have happened. So
Mm.
that's kind of where we're at.
I mean, people, at least in my rural part of America, it's not really part of their world. They don't know about AI. Every time that I talk about AI, 90% of the people don't know that
Okay.
it's a thing. So it's really a
That's because you
debate.
live with the Amish, and the Amish don't know anything. So, they just build that. They build a
Don't
barn.
say that the Amish don't know anything. They know so many things
Well, they know
that
how
we
to build
don't
a
know,
barn. What
actually.
like to
Mm.
build a barn.
Yes, well, it's kind of very practical.
Well, where
You
you
live
are,
in the woods.
sure. I live in a city, and I can build a barn in the city. But if I ever need a barn built, I'm calling the Amish.
That's true.
Yeah, because you can pull their little beards and stuff. It's very fun. Yeah. When I was a kid,
Oh,
we used to go to Pennsylvania Dutch. We used to go to Amish country, and we
yeah.
would go and stop, and you get shoe fly pie, which was delicious, and then you would
Shoe pie?
shoe fly pie. It was called shoe fly pie.
What's in it?
I don't remember. If somebody knows what it is, you can put it in the comments below. But we used to get shoe
Shoe
fly
fly
pie.
pie.
And then we would
Yes,
go and go to like the little Amish town, and we would see them, and I'd pet the
they're
horses, and they were
lovely.
very nice. Yeah, they were nice people. They were
They're
very
very nice
cool.
people. I love when they dry all their clothes on one string outside. I think it's so romantic. There's
Yeah,
something beautiful about the simplicity
of life.
of life.
Yeah.
When you overcomplicated everything, I mean, they're always happy. They're always smiling. They're
Well,
here
it's because they don't know anything. That's
with
why.
their buggies.
They
Mm.
don't
Yeah,
know
but
what's going on in the world.
I know. Well, that's a blessing. I'm starting to know what's going on in the world. It's so depressing.
It is. It's very depressing.
I'm
It's
in,
coming to an end.
I'm reinstoring my theme. Every day has a theme. Monday is literature. Tuesday is what? Tuesday is biology and quantum physics. Wednesday is monies and civilization. Thursday, what is Thursday? Etymology.
There's okay.
Music is on Friday. Saturday is open to make, and Sunday, I wonder. But
Okay.
anyway, so that I don't hear politics every night anymore.
Gotcha. That's a good thing. Politics is good. I like politics. But I read a lot. So
No, but you
we'll
can't
see.
be only speaking about politics.
No, I speak about lots of things. I like to
No, I
read
know.
books
No,
on
I know
lots
you
of
do.
things.
No,
So
no,
I
you
like that.
do.
Yeah.
It's good to get out. Get out.
Get
Because
out of the
yeah,
house.
you can spin very quickly just around politics. We were driving. We're driving around with my ex yesterday actually, and his son got on the phone and he was discussing a book which is buried while standing, I think it's called, and
Okay.
it's about the gypsies and the whole history of the gypsies in the world. And he was, yeah, bury me standing, and he was
Okay.
just so eloquent and making connections and points with our, like, society and political things and literature and all of that. I was like, oh my god, I need this in my life. So I'm gonna read that book and I'll be bringing out the conversation to
Oh, I
break
can't wait till next Friday
politics.
then. Singing in politics. Oh, how exciting for us.
Oh my
Ooh.
goodness, I might sing actual politics.
Wow, that'd be pretty cool. Better than what the
Ooh, I should
politicians
do a
do.
political song, especially with
Yes,
my
you should.
knowledge of politics. It'll be like a comedy bit.
I think it'd be perfect. It'll be the perfect short to go with David's puppets.
You're
I
right. What should be the
like it.
theme?
The end of the world's coming.
UFOs and UOMEs.
There you go. UFOs and AI.
UFOs and AI.
There you go.
Well, it's okay. I'll think of something. All right, let me
Okay.
read a little bit
Yes.
of French for you from this book.
Yes. This is
Since
in honor of David, who will be
oh,
back
see
next 2 weeks.
that goes exactly with what we were just talking about.
Right?
Trouver 3 idées pour vous rendre votre vie plus simple, plus facile, moins complexe. Find 3 ideas to make your
Right.
life more simple, easier, and less complex.
I've got that. A wife, a mistress, and a girlfriend. I'm doing good.
That's to overcomplicate everything.
Thank
You crazy man.
you very little.
I saw one of our neighbors here the other day. I mean, I did not know they were our neighbors. I saw
Right.
a Bentley
Yeah.
park right by, like, not far from my gallery. And
Right.
so
Took
obviously I
times.
gravitate towards it naturally.
Right.
And who comes out? My neighbors. And then I was like, oh wow, what an interesting color. And
Mhm.
and it was, like one of those new hybrids, cabriolet electric Bentleys.
Okay.
So it's like a whole new style. It's not the Bentleys that you and I know.
Right.
But yeah, it's like, well, it was either that or a mistress, and this was a much cheaper option. So
Depends which Bentley it is. I will tell you though, the car that I'm looking at right now is the MC20. I'm finding that the MC20 is the Maserati's new supercar, and I'm
Oh,
looking at it, and I'm vacillating. I like that car. I think it's absolutely beautiful, and the technology, and for the price, it's a supercar slash hypercar, and it is just as good as anything that costs $2 million. So I'm vacillating
yeah, but
if
you
I
see, so
has to do it.
that's my problem with cars. I stop my budget at $100,000 for a car. Anything
So
over that is
right.
politically incorrect with the state of
Uh,
affairs, my friend.
well, then I'm going to be
So,
I'm politically incorrect many times over.
why am I saying that to you?
That's, have you met me? Of course, you know what I'm like. All right,
Well,
read us a little French. Go a little parlez-vous français.
parlez-vous français? Oh, parfait pour moi. All right. So this is perfect for me.
Okay.
Achetez un nez rouge de clown. Quand vous l'aurez, vous trouverez très vite son utilité. Meaning, buy a red nose, like for clowns. Once you'll have it, you'll find very quickly use for it. And I concur. I
I
concur.
agree.
On ne peut marcher en regardant les étoiles quand on a un caillou dans son soulier. Proverbe chinois. Débarrassez-vous définitivement des petits riens qui vous encombrent. Vite. This is from a Chinese proverb. Proverb? Is that an English word?
Proverb. Proverb
It
is an English word. Sure, yeah, it is.
One cannot walk looking at the stars while having a little piece of gravel in your shoe. I'm paraphrasing.
Apparently you are. So, I like that.
So definitely get rid of all the little nothings that are annoying your life quickly.
I like it.
This one is a very true one.
Okay.
Fermez les yeux quand vous dégustez. Close your eyes when you savor something, when you eat something, or when you smell something, by taking your eyes off, because your eyesight actually, which is crazy when you know about it, takes 40% of your cerebral activity. So
Wow.
whenever you do something like smelling or eating, close
Right.
your eyes, you'll feel everything much more.
Wow.
I
I'm
do
going to
that all
start
the time.
closing
My
my eyes
mouth
for a
is
lot of
drooling while
things.
I'm saying this.
Saying that. Nice.
I will feed you. I'll feed you. You know that actually Japanese people, God, I love them. That culture. So they have. I learned that recently. They have a word which
Yes.
is particular for food, and it's when you eat not because of hunger, but because your mouth feels lonely. Isn't that
Aw.
so sweet? Oh,
I said that to a college girl many years
that's
ago.
shoo, shoo.
I like it. You eat because your mouth is lonely. I like that. That is
Yes,
very cute. I
that's
like that.
normal.
All right. I'm gonna tell my wife that when she comes home. So,
Oh, you had to, hein?
yep.
Allez, demandez à votre amour de réserver telle soirée dans un mois. Le mystère pendant 30 jours sera aussi bon que le spectacle lui-même. So you should say this to your wife.
Yes.
Tell to your love to reserve a date
Yes.
1 month from now.
Yes.
The mystery during the 30 days will be as delectable as the spectacle itself. I've
Wow.
done that before. It's very true. You know,
Wow.
it's like in a month, in a month. So you better make a good date though. You know, like if you buy pizza, that will kill her boner, and then she'll
All
never
right.
expect anything good a month from now. All
Oh, I
right.
guess I'm cross. Well, Mother's Day is coming up, so there you go. Do something special for Mother's Day.
No, but that's expected. That's not a
Oh.
surprise.
Oh. All right. Well, I don't have.
Surprise!
Oh, you want a surprise? Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll pick her up at the airport when she comes home. That's a surprise.
Terrible. Terrible! L'enfant terrible! All right, this one we read. Let me see.
Okay.
Ou affranchissez vos lettres personnelles avec des timbres de collection. Post your letters with collectible stamps. I used to do
Nice.
that. That's always very nice to receive. And letters. We should write letters more. I've been
I wrote a
writing
letter
letters.
today.
Actually, yes, Abigail. I need to write her another letter.
Okay.
I wonder where she is. Okay, soyez le premier à applaudir après un spectacle ou un discours. Be the first one to applaud after a spectacle or a speech. Make sure that they're done though, because I remember when I read that, I did do it, but the music wasn't over.
Oh my God.
Big faux pas, terribly blonde of me, and I stood up.
And of course, because you got to give a standing ovation.
I did all by
I know.
myself.
It was very nice. I'm sure they'll never forget you.
Oh. N'attendez pas demain pour vivre au présent. Demain, c'est souvent jamais. Do not wait for tomorrow to live in the present. Tomorrow is often never. True.
Very nice.
Organisez un barbecue avec vos meilleurs amis. Organize a barbecue with your best friends. Pretty basic, but some people don't think about it. So thank you, little book.
I see that. All right, one more, and then we're going to say goodbye to your fans till next Friday, because next Friday you're going to sing for us, and we're very excited.
All right, so, well, I will end on the one that we talked about today. Gardez votre âme d'enfant. Keep your child's soul within.
I like it. Noosh, as always, we love you. Thank you so much.
I love you. I love you. I love you too.
And we will see Noosh next Friday, and maybe we'll get a surprise guest to fill in with and since David won't be, I will be here. We'll have to
Yes.
find somebody that's as
We'll be
equally
here.
as
I will think
wonderful.
of something
Yes,
furry.
you will sing for us though. That'll be cool.
Yes, I'll be
So,
singing.
all right, let's play your exit. Here we go, everybody.
This is the
Subscribe and
exit
like.
video.
Put some questions down below. Cheers.